Hello and welcome back to NAS Comparison. Today I want to talk about some brand new NASs that QNAP have announced for 2018. So let's get started. Hello, so today we're going to talk about the first device, and this is a 9-bay NAS. It's the TS-963. I've got my notes just behind the camera, do bear with me now. The TS-963X is a 10Gbe enabled NAS. It's utilising 10G base T, so in other words RJ45 based connectivity. It's a single port there on the rear, as well as standard RJ45 10Gbe, as you can see from the graphic on the screen. Now, a couple of interesting things about this device. First and foremost, it is a 9-bay NAS. It has got 5 dedicated hard drive bays and 4 dedicated SSD bays. Now, the front of the device doesn't have an LCD screen, as you can see. It's got LEDs there, as well as a one-touch USB copy button there at the bottom. Now, all of the 4 SSD bays there can be pulled in a RAID 0. You can RAID 10 them or RAID 5 them if you want. But it's basically just about having that lovely tiered cache system that QNAP have got, Q-tier. On top of that, all the trays themselves are screwless in design, so you don't need a screwdriver, and there's LEDs to denote system health, access, all the individual SSD and hard drive media that's installed, as well as that one-touch copy button on the bottom right for, backing up to and from standard USB drives. It's USB 3.0, so 5 gigabits per second backing up. Now, inside the device, this device features an AMD based CPU, so it's a 64-bit architecture chip, and this is a G series CPU. It is the AMD GX-420MC. It's a 2.0 GHz quad-core CPU, and the device arrives with up to 8 gig of memory. Now, if we flip the device around, you can see from the bottom there, it's got a dual RJ45 1Gbe port, that RJ45 base 10Gbe port there, as well as USB port as well. Now, the design of the chassis is meant to be quite small in design, and do visit the NAS Compare article below. That will take you to find even more information about this device, as some of the specs denoted below. But the main chief aim for this is a cost-effective 10Gbe solution. But on top of that, with that graphically enabled chip, there's lots of things with regards to virtualization and more that you're going to be able to do with this device. The cost is still waiting to be confirmed, as well as the release date. But I reckon we are looking at a late Q2 release for this. But again, don't hold me to that. Of course, things like Plex will probably be possible with this, but it's a wonder if there will be a Plex supported version for this device, because we don't want to commit to anything right now, particularly after the Realtek CPU where Plex wasn't available for it. But this device isn't really designed for Plex. It's for large-scale backups and large-scale file access over 10Gbe, but with that graphical enabled component, meaning that editing on the fly is definitely going to be something that's available with this device, as well as that wonderful tiered storage that you get from this with the dual SSD and hard drives. Now, we will be talking about another 9-bay device in our next video, the TS-962X. I'm looking at my notes again, so do check that out. It's another kind of 10Gbe 9-bay. But for now, if you want to learn more about this device, then do visit me at the bottom in the description there, the link to nascompares.com, where we've got more information on other new devices from the likes of QNAP technology and more. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click like, subscribe, keep this channel going, and I'll see you next time. Cheerio.